Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria for a second term, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR. I've come in solidarity because progressives are working together. Progressives are working together. It is time for progressives to unite. Yes, there are challenges. Today is not long speeches for me because we are going to have our own day. APGA will soon be meeting and will make its own statement. And I believe thereafter, progressives all over Nigeria will be coming together under one umbrella to make sure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu continues the great job, the foundational structure that he is laying now for Nigeria. So I join you in solidarity on that, and to also say to Munnemundi Igbo, enough of the politics of lamentations. We must now move from the alliance for protest to alliance for progress, alliance partnership for prosperity for Igbo. Ofekamara mbweke nkokwa. Kama efia iga bafelo saye bubeli odo. We must now unite as Igbo, and we must not waste our votes again. We must not waste our votes again. Kana ubona gaga, ubondioma, ubona gaga, ubondioma, ubona gaga, ubondioma, ubona gaga, ubondioma, ubondioma, ubona gaga. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. You will hear from us very soon. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. What you just watched there is Soludo endorsing Tinubu for the second term. Well, there's nothing surprising about that. Even in the first term, Soludo was very emphatic in the way and manner in which he went along with it, taking on Mr. Peter Obi in every manner. And to the extent, even in the way that he spoke about it, in the way that he went about it during the 2023 general election, in 2022, as we moved on to 2023 general election, was to put it off for like if there was going to be anybody from the southeast, it was going to be him. And the tone hasn't changed. He even wrote a letter during that whole period, and he said there was going to be a part 2 of that letter, which of course we are still waiting for 3 years, more than 3 years, or should I even say 4 years after that letter has not come out yet. So this endorsement does not come in as any surprise. For those who do not know, Soludo happens to be the governor of Anambra State. That is also the state where Mr. Peter Obi is from. One of the things that happened with the 2023 general election as we went to it is that most of the leaders in the southeast and so many, a good number, they were not in support of Mr. Peter Obi. And for me, I think that was a good thing because he has the support of the people, and nobody could come and make it, oh, this is an Igbo thing or whatever. No, it's a Nigerian thing, and he had the support of Nigerians and also the people who really want that change to happen. What you see, it's a situation whereby there's literally a lot of what I see, and I might be very, very wrong. I'm not saying this, that what I'm saying, that this is a fact or whatever. I may be very, very wrong. But this, what I see is that a good number of the southeastern leaders that we have there, every one of them literally feels like they are the ones that should benefit from whatever it is. We all know that the Southeast is the most marginalized region in Nigeria. That's for sure, except if somebody is trying to except if somebody is disingenuous that's when people will not see that indeed that the Southeast has been the most marginalized region in Nigeria. Having said that, there has also been an increased call for there to be equity in terms of a president coming from the southeastern region of the country. If you're talking about the three major tribes in Nigeria, if I am not mistaken, House of Fulani have had two times of presidency since 1999. The Yorubas has also have a second time with an illegitimate one right now, and then the other tribe, one of the three major tribes, hasn't had anything. And so there's an increasing call for people to say, hey, correct this anomaly. It doesn't look right, and stuff like that. And we are seeing, that shift. But it's not even just about an Igbo president or Southeast president. That's not really what people are saying. But people are saying that right now the most competent person that's running for presidency, amongst the people who are running for presidency, the most competent of them happens to come from the Southeast. And then you see some people are sort of like fighting it. And so, knowing fully well, some of these Southeast leaders who also feel that, oh, they can also be the ones that will be beneficiary of this realization of injustice by the people of Nigeria, and a yearning, for a president who will come from the southeast or of an Igbo extraction. And as much as possible, what I see, like I said earlier, I'm not saying that this I may be wrong, it might not be, but this is the way I see it. Every one of them is doing everything possible to ensure that Peter Obi doesn't get it now, so that they will be the ones to get it. And I think I said this in 2022 when I say what I see Soludo doing is that he's trying to, finish his second term, and then when he finishes his second term, he's going to provide himself, say, hey, I'm ready to be, I'm the one that should be, president from the Southeast region. I'm also a two-time, governor. I've been a CBN governor. I'm an economist. I'm this, I'm that, I'm those, I'm these, and, and stuff like that. And probably as they finish the whole thing, be able to call on support on people like Mr. Tinubu, the former governor of Lagos State, and other politicians to be able to say, hey, we need your support in this way and in this manner. So those are the games, and a good number of them. We've seen Dave Umahi had also played that game, and quite a number of people who have played that game. But in 2022, Mr. Peter Obi did not enjoy the support of some of the political elite. I wouldn't say elite, or the political class, the leadership of the political class. But that didn't stop him from winning the 2023 general election. And I don't think, by the grace of God, it's also going to stop him from now in winning the 2027 election. So, hey, Soludo has pitch his tent where he wants to pitch his tent. Good luck to him and his support. And it is now for the people, of Nigeria to allow themselves to be heard loud and clear. Like I've repeatedly said, opposition is not the parties telling us this, that. Opposition is actually the people, and Nigerians will be the one to decide what that opposition looks like. Whoever it is you choose, Nigerians, this is the power we have. No, it's not about parties. The time parties have power, it's out. Whoever you choose, the power of parties to make a candidate. We now have the candidates. You are the ones that will choose someone, and whoever it is that you choose and decide to vote for that person is going to be the winner by the grace of God. Thank you so much for watching.